Hello and welcome back to Master of Orion, where in the last episode tensions between us and the Baratheons sort of escalated slightly. Let's see if they'll escalate further. It seems like they're actually trying to go there, but maybe not. Let's see. Yes, they're going there. Okay, that's not too bad. That'll give me some time to prepare here. I mean, I don't have any military outpost guarding this, so that will be an issue. But because they'll take quite a few more turns before they actually get there, because they don't have updated drives and are taking all this way to get here. I'll have some more ships ready until they get here, so it's good for me. You're not fully repaired yet, so let's continue that.
A kink requires your attention.
Yes, this is the first time we actually have to make a choice. When doing some research, you can only actually pick one of a few things. Like here, I can either get the first level of shielding or an ECM jammer, which helps me to avoid missiles. I'll probably like the shield more though, although technically it doesn't really do much and uses up quite a bit of space, so I'm not sure. But I'll actually take the +1 shield. Alright. I'll now try to upgrade my designs. How much space does that take? 10. I think it's worth wasting one missile though, because having a shield can sometimes be really helpful. Oh well. What? How much space do those take actually? 6. No, I wouldn't have enough space for more. Alright. Okay, let's just keep it at that. 3. Why would I want to go down to 3 for one shield? It takes so much space. Okay, crazy. Let's go down 1 and a little bit here. Maybe I need to go down a little bit further here. No, I don't like it. I mean, I lose some offensive power with this, but not losing ships is kind of nice, so... Okay. Cruiser 2. 17 missiles. Crazy.
Knowledge deposition is steady.
Yeah. So let's upgrade the destroyer. It's especially helpful to upgrade the destroyers because they'll probably be my front line in battles. So having them outfitted with shields is probably more crucial right now than having my frigates outfitted with shields. So I have a few more turns. In a few more turns, another destroyer will be ready. And they'll be continuing to build a star base, which will probably not be done by that point. I'm just thinking about if I want to stop them at the warp point without any defensive installations, or if I can build the star base and basically stop them either on the planet or somewhere else, if they decide to attack somewhere else. They could just go through though, which would be sort of not too great. So I guess I might need to stop them at the warp point, which will be an interesting fight with my handful of frigates and 2 destroyers against, how much do they have? 1 destroyer and 7 frigates. I actually would think we would be doing fine because we have updated designs other than them, because their ships are pretty old and they've just made this long way all around the verse to go here. So, well, our agreement to pay annual tribute to the Baratheon has expired. All right. These annual tributes expire after a few turns, I think after like 15 or something. So that had just happened. And it was just to get them off my back so I can start building a fleet. Like, I did start building a fleet at some point. Alright. Do you also want to build ships? They'll get the starbase soon. Let's move on. Threatening fleet detected. Okay. Not sure what threatening fleet is there, but you say so. So, our spy center was done. Mm. Do I actually want to build a cruiser? It'll take a while. Up until then, the space, the starbase will actually be done, so we have more command points to play around with. But actually, let's just build another destroyer. So now we got additional functions for spies. Basically, when building our space center, we already get our first spy for free. For free, not per free, for free. The next will take turns. I think 16 turns if you haven't upgraded the spy center, which you can upgrade later. And they can do missions, because Chrysalon is sort of the only system that they should know about. I'm actually just keeping alpha here and have it do counter espionage. By just having the spy center, our security level has been upgraded in all of our systems, which is the icon here. The security level sort of indicates the chances of discovering enemy spies that are operating at our colony. And in our capital, it is much higher to begin with. And now I also have an agent doing counter espionage, and I have a spy center built. It doesn't need to be here. The spy center gives us bonuses everywhere, also here, for instance. So we have a security level of 2. Also, some buildings increase our security level, like the government support facility does, and there's also some very specific buildings that also help with that. So there's a lot more going on there. I probably need another space factory at some point. Yeah, I also need military ships, so let's actually build some of them. Good, go here. Let's keep all our eggs in one basket. I think we should be able to stop them at the war point even without stationary defenses. And there's a signal over there. Alright. Now they're going somewhere else, so this is just a destroyer. Oh, that'll be fun. I mean, that'll not be fun. I can upgrade the frigate and then maybe it'll have a chance. Though probably not. I have enough money to upgrade it at least. That'll be enjoyable. Did I mention that? I'm not sure if the station will be done by the time the fight hits. I don't think it will be. Let's shoot down the scout with one of them. And let's see how that fight down there will go.
You come across the broken remains of an unbelievably advanced alien research facility. Only one of its consoles seems to be in working order. It takes some of your brightest scientists to decipher a small amount of the data from within it, but it is enough to spearhead a new technological breakthrough.
Oh.
The dendrites extracted from the slagged facility have been integrated into our awareness conglomerate, Keystone.
Yeah, we can now build fungal farms, which are cheaper than hydroponic farms, but also cost a lot of maintenance, and we can also only build it on specific planet types, which sort of all the planets, most of the planets that we have right now are sort of fitting into. And we can build an additional weapon that just kills colonists but leaves planet installations untouched. I don't think I'll ever gonna build anything like that, and also other races won't like us for doing it, so I'll probably not do that in the first place.
Knowledge deposit.
Okay. So this is done actually. Let's fight it, because we have sort of a lot of things here, like our defense. It didn't attack on its own initiative. Is it now moving back? Oh, you're not moving to Querica now, right? That would be mean. That'd be really mean. But it seems like they're moving back. Oh, damn it. May need to follow them, but we also don't have any better drives, so we're not gonna be faster. I could shoot down this one. those will not be done by the time. And those will probably not be here. This is gonna be bad. Can you build some ships? You would just establish it as a new colony, I know, but can you build some ships? Like, with one additional frigate we might actually have a chance, but not like this. Let's shoot down the destroyer here, though. This sort of Cold War against the Borathi is sort of interesting. There hasn't been war declared, but I've shot one destroyer down already, a couple of scouts, and now I'm about to shoot down another destroyer. You can just wait behind the military outpost. It has shields now, right? Should have. For some reason the missiles here seem to have a much higher, much larger range than they should have. Yes, it has shields. Good. Good for you. All right. What do we do about the entire fucking fleet? Crap. I could go on the offensive. I can send some guys over. But this is sort of bad because he can decide where to attack, whereas I really can't. I could keep the fleet back here and then react, but I need better drives, I think. Yeah, I think we need better drives. It's sort of the only reasonable solution to that problem. And we need additional ships, which will not get there in time, I guess. I can try though.
The Combine wishes to initiate trade protocols.
I sort of need my money now, but additional money income is also nice, so let's do it.
Cooperation modules engaged.
You maybe want to declare war on the Borathi, they're sort of annoying. And you're also close to them, so maybe we could work something... No, you're down here. Never mind. I'm not sure how many bombs they have with this fleet. The destroyer should have like one bomb, which wouldn't actually do that much damage to Querica. Because I could just retreat with my ships there and then try to get some more ships from over here. Yeah, we need to follow them. I'm pretty sure they're gonna attack. Might need to retreat. That'll be fun. So, what's going on here? Okay. Let's take a look. Starbase, alright. Since there'll be new ships coming here, I guess you can join your friends.
With each new discovery, the knowledge of the crag grows, Keystone.
Alright. Now we have miniaturizations for laser cannons and neutron blasters, which, as with other miniaturizations, makes them take up less space. We can also build a neutron collider, which provides production bonus for each of our workers on the planet. And we can have mass drivers, which will probably be our main go-to point defense weapon for some time. And we have a better rifle for our ground combat troops. No, I don't want that many. Especially I don't want to remove missiles for that. 4 is already on the low end of missiles that I want to have. So let's just have 2 of those. No. You can like remove one maybe, but... Seven is fine too. We need some offensive power at this point, so...
What dendrite of knowledge should these ones pursue, Keystone?
I said that I need better drive, so let's do that.
Crystal clear.
Alright. So you built this. This is not ready by far, not by a long shot. Okay, you can go on there. Any rate, probably my plan will be to evacuate the system, hoping that they are not gonna kill my people here, because if they only have one bomb on their destroyer, then there's only a chance that they'll kill something on Kurika, and they do have a building 2 that could be destroyed, which isn't the greatest thing to happen, but anyway. Another thing would be to try and take out the destroyer at with the military outpost and the frigate. Because if they don't have bombs, then the frigates really can't do much other than blockade the system, which isn't really that big of a deal. So that might also be a thing. But you can go. Yeah, shooting on the destroyer might actually be interesting. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure they'll declare war and attack. I'll keep the frigate here in hopes to take out the destroyer with it, and hopefully being able to retreat before any real damage is being done. But we'll see what happens. Hope we can do that somehow.
Your kin are an affront to the hag. We will break you.
Oh, what a surprise. Alright, stay next to it, but slightly behind it. Would you please shoot at the destroyer? Oh, stay down. If we can take out the destroyer, then the rest of the fleet is not that much of a threat to the planet, because they're not gonna have bombs on their frigates. They have quite a few missiles on their frigates, but not much more. Okay. Attack these. Hold it together, station. Come on. Alright, got another one. Alright. What's sort of irritating me is that I don't really see any health indicators for my units. Which is bothering me a little bit. Show health bar only selected. So where's your health bar? Not sure, but you can retreat. We did enough damage here. Alright. So without their destroyer, they'll probably not try to engage Kurika. If they do, then the frigate can probably take out one more, maybe even two, before being too much damaged, because they don't have shields. Yeah, my ships have shields, theirs don't, and the shield will have regenerated completely by the time that they engage. So that'll be a small advantage that we have. You're gonna stay here for the time being. Okay. You're gonna guard Kurika. They'll actually try to engage. Interesting. So I guess one of you will be going to the left. So let's actually go to the far extreme left. Actually not gonna go anywhere. Huh, right. Fire. Another salvo. Alright, too many missiles, but we got another one. Was like 3 against 1. We have a slight tech advantage, but not that much. Alright, you're gonna go here. I may enable a blockade here, but they can't bomb it, and my reinforcements will be there in a minute.
With each new discovery, the knowledge of the crag grows, Keystone.
Yeah, we can also now add modifications to nuclear missiles, but I'm more interested in the drive. So let's just... Does the drive require more space? Really? Damn it. Well, let's remove some point defense. We're not gonna remove missiles. No, no, no. We need those missiles. Same here, I guess. Let's remove some.
What dendrite of knowledge should these ones pursue, Keystone?
Let's actually do this next, so we have some
Exquisite.
better population growth. Super alloys would also be interesting, but it takes 20 turns. So, nah, let's not have that. Okay, you're done. Guess we could have another colony ship. It'll take some time, but yeah, fine. Alright, so next turn. So now they're enacting a blockade. It's not that bad. Once there's a blockade, you cannot manually buy production anymore or scrap structures, which I'll probably never do anyway. You also have a morale penalty, so there'll be more likely to be strikes and stuff. And also the credit surplus that the colony produces won't go to your treasury. But these are all really minor issues. And we'll stop the blockade pretty soon.
And now, the news.
The Silicoid Crag achieved a major breakthrough in science today.
Let's hope they don't get any ideas to attack here next, because I sort of don't have too many ships here anymore. I mean, I have 2 frigates there, and concerning that I only had 1 here and still managed to beat them down a little is probably fine. Let's build some more ships here though. Like, let's build another destroyer so we have some measure of fleet strength there. But this colony is getting really productive because it's ultra rich. They now have a few more people here. I didn't allocate anyone to research because I really like them producing stuff while we still have command points to spare, which we won't have for long, but as long as we do, we're gonna spend those command points.
With each new discovery, the knowledge of the crag grows, Keystone.
Oh, why did we get both? Normally we would have to choose, but since we made a special breakthrough, apparently we got both at the same time. Crazy. Well, anyway, microbiotics just gives you a passive plus 15% population growth modifier, which is nice. Cloning Center has the potential to be better with a population growth modifier of plus 25%, but you also have to pay maintenance for each planet, so it's debatable whether this is actually more effective, but technically you can be better just by judging from pure population growth. And one additional unit of population will make up for the maintenance, so there's also that. Normally you would have to make a choice between the two of them, and I would take microbiotics because it doesn't require any maintenance, but for some reason we got both. So I'm not gonna look that special gifted horse in the mouth. Let's actually get that. What, you're trying to retreat now? No, 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 no. We're not gonna have that. How are we playing this? I can't just leave one of them here, because they might not be strong enough to fight both of them. Two might be strong enough, so let's actually leave two guys here. The one here and the one that will be coming from there. You're gonna be going there, because I want them to refit with new drives. So there doesn't seem to be any danger for you, so just go to Chrysalon, get an upgrade, so you have better drives. And then you can go back here and produce another new defense installation. Alright, you're gonna stay here. A friend will be joining you.
This is GNN.
And now, the state of the galaxy. Current ranking of space fleet strengths.
Well, the Borathi for some reason don't have quite as much military strength anymore. Not sure why that happened. Alright. Guess we don't need that anymore. Could just rush build it, but I probably need the credits to build other things, so let's just put that on a later point in the stack. And we have a new spy ready, because they also know where Querisha is. Let's have him go to Querisha and have him perform counter-espionage there. You could also try to spy on other planets. I'm not sure what the actual rules are for doing that, because as you may have seen... Oops, no, that was the wrong button. As you may have seen, I can't assign them to a planet here, although I'm pretty sure that this is the planet where the Misham are living on, and this is the other one, but... For some reason, I haven't really been there and have conclusive proof that this is the planet. I've just scanned all the other planets, and then I got some information on that planet via trading with someone too. But I haven't been there personally, so the exact rules on when you're allowed to send a spy somewhere isn't really entirely clear to me. I'm pretty sure they can't send anyone to Hoshi Prime because. Nobody has been in that system. I mean, technically some have been on the outskirts of the system, and if they have deep space sensors, then they could have technically seen it, so that might be something, but I think it's less likely that they have spies there than having spies there. Let's just move along. Oops. That was a mistake. Let's crush them. Alright, so this is already not quite as much as I like. So they're gonna stick together, which is sort of a change in the newer release version. I think in the one before that, the two on the outside would have tried to flank, which is really not that necessary here. I'm gonna try to have the destroyers be the front line, because they have more point defense weapons, and they also are more durable than the frigates, so I'll try to have them take fire. And just take them out. Alright. Goody. So you can also go to Carisha, or do a pit stop at Carisha to get some refits. Should have enough money to do that. Here we can decide between a deep scanner, which gives us information on all planets in the system once we visit the system, which is helpful, though we technically already have been to more systems or got information on that via trading, so it's really not that useful to us anymore. So I'm just going to take the electronic computer, which helps to aim with energy weapons. Don't really need it, actually, for the frigates. I mean, it will technically help to aim with the point defense weapon, so let's actually just include it, though it makes the design more expensive. So that's the downside. But it's probably not crucial for it.
What
It's actually pretty debatable if that's actually worthwhile. Anyway. Super alloys.
Crystal clear.
Think there's anything else that I really need ASAP. Maybe the troop transports. I mean, I have a military advantage on the Burathi. I could just try to take one of their planets. I mean, the first colony that they took. So let's actually do military tactics and build some troop transports on Hoshi, so that we can take Yildum. Maybe. I'm not sure if we're actually able to. Have the Mersite expanded while I wasn't looking? Crazy. How did they do that so fast? And what they're doing with the destroyers there? Hope they're just there for defensive purposes. Let's talk to the Misham before we have a two-front war for some reason. They seem to be pretty relaxed.
Well, hello there. What
Hello?
is it?
You still don't have xenodiplomacy. What the frick is wrong with you? What the frick is wrong with you?
I'll be seeing.
I don't like that the slightest. Not sure how they expanded so quickly all of a sudden. Huh. Large desert, ultra rich. Pretty nice. So move. Jin, do you wanna move? So let's upgrade. I don't have enough money actually. Shit. We need better drives though. But it'll be quite a while until we have enough money to upgrade everyone. It's the freaking computers, right? Let's actually do a new design without the computers and without the point defense. Just a budget version of the frigate, because it doesn't really require any of this. So let's try that again. Now it's really much cheaper because we don't have to include the new computer. We're just adding some shields and drives and nothing else. So that's much better. And also upgrade one of the destroyers at least. All right. So where do you go? Back here? And keep the rest here as a sort of rear guard? Maybe. I think it would be faster to just go through here, but maybe they build up a new army and are trying to attack over there. Not sure, that's always the problem when you try to defend, because you don't really know where the enemy is gonna attack. Unless you have scanners somewhere, which I really don't have in sufficient amount. In any event, I guess you'll probably go back here. You're gonna be building troop transports, I think. We don't have it yet, so for the time being, let's just build atmospheric renewers. Pollution isn't really that much of a problem in this planet because it's barren. Basically, you produce pollution by having a lot of production on the planet. Because this is an ultra-rich planet, we have a lot of production here, and we produce a lot of pollution normally. However, because the planet is sort of really bad, the pollution can just be dumped somewhere and doesn't really affect it that much. But even though it is a barren planet, we're at the positive pollution growth, so let's actually do some atmospheric renewal, which will help with that, and gives us some turns to go forward with military tactics. Not enough turns, though. Sadly enough. Maybe you could get started on the cruiser, but I mean, I don't have any command points left, and every command point that you use after the ones that you have, you'll basically have to pay 10 BC for each turn for each command point, which is a lot. So I was thinking about adding a cruiser to that, but I'll probably only start building the cruiser and then stop it before it's finished, so that we actually don't get it. Just that we can get it real soon if I decide to do that. Alright, so you're all gonna go here. You're also 5, so you're gonna go guard here. So, Spy Bravo has reached Corica, so we're gonna have him do counter-espionage. We don't have enough money to upgrade you, sadly. So I guess you'll just join the other guys here. I got out-colonized by the frickin' Mershan. That's sad, actually. Well, I guess I'll take the next colony ship down to Phalis. The main force should be back here at that point, and guess I can also upgrade those two. You are already at the newest version. So we'll keep our slightly outdated forces here to hold Corica, and the rest will be heading left. Sounds like a plan. Alright. We need a new starbase at some point, though.
The news.
It is a dog-eat-dog galaxy out there as the military might of the Meklar Combine battle against the Human Republic for control of the galaxy.
Alright. Guess that gives me less things to worry about that they'll actually try to attack me. I'm slightly worried about the Mershan, but, well, the Burathi might have some trouble incoming once I can build troop transports and send it down to, Yieldum, but we'll see more about that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.